Hi everyone. So today I plan to do some cottage related things, and I thought why not make a video, like a cottage update video. I haven't done one in a while. Take you guys with me as I go about my errands, kind of make a day in the life video, but mostly cottage related. So join me as I go about my day. Right now I'm headed to Millersburg, and then this afternoon I actually plan to be at the cottages unpacking some boxes, and I'll just show you guys where we're at with them. So as I'm driving here, I'll kind of explain what I plan to do today. Now that could all be subject to change, of course, but as of now, the plan is to, well, first of all, have a few errands at Millersburg. The first stop is a place called Creative Homes, and I'm sure you locals know who I'm talking about. They are a company locally that make custom blinds. Like they make all sorts of window shades, and they're actually gonna put shades in our cottages on Wednesday. Today, as I'm filming, it's Tuesday, so tomorrow they're planning on installing the shades in the cottages. Can't wait. I'm a little bit nervous, I gotta say. I think a shade is something, you might not think about it just walking into a home, but you know, once they're actually, it still makes a statement, whether you know it or not, and it has to kind of be cohesive with everything else. And it was kind of hard, you know, to pick out that perfect shade, looking at a small sample. And so I'm just crossing my fingers those will match with everything. I'm not worried that they won't be pretty or well made. It's more just, did I pick out the right design or color? So I guess we'll see, and we might even get a glimpse of them today, I'm not sure. And I actually plan to do a video on Creative Homes, so I'm not sure at this point, has that video going out or not. Sometimes my video schedule isn't the best, organized, but eventually I do want to stick it in between my regular Wednesday videos, just showing you guys kind of more of the process. So I won't show too much today in this video, simply because I plan to do an extensive video, later on that. And again, this may have gone out by the time you see this, not quite sure, but so I plan to stop there, do some shooting. We actually have a little trip coming up. We shouldn't be doing this again with everything that's going on, but we had the opportunity to go with Mark and Marlene, that's my sister Marlene and her husband, to Maine and hike Mount Cottage, and we just couldn't say no. Simply put, we've always wanted to do that. So getting back to the point, I wanted to get some snacks and hiking stuff for our trip in those stores. I always love all the old brick buildings here in town. If you've never been to Millersburg, it's worth to even just drive through. Anymore, they have the courthouse here to my left fixed up really pretty. They did a really good job with the landscaping, and in the recent years they really fixed things up. I would say they have a really good system going on in there, and Ruth, one of the owners, was really helpful in explaining everything, and I could tell the employees working in there knew what they were doing, and just a really good work ethic. Now I'm headed into town to get a few of my grocery items and then head home, eat lunch, and then after that I plan to go over to the cottages. I feel like I do this a lot lately, having to climb shelves to get my items. Not sure why they don't put some down within reach. There's a health food store here in town called New Horizons and Naturals. I stop in here every now and then just to pick up a few products in case I'm looking for some healthier snacks. I always like these Boulder salt and vinegar chips. Let's see what John's doing in the shop. We have these fall wooden cutouts on the Etsy shop. I think they're really cute. They make great places to set a candle on, or a vase of flowers, or just on their own. In case you're new here, I'll explain a bit about the cottages that I keep talking about. We got these cottages built that we plan to rent out. And pulling up the driveway here, there's 2 white cottages. And the one on the right is the one we call Cottage 1, and then the one on the left is Cottage 2. But the names that we're actually going to go by are Sparrow's Nest and Apple Blossom. We have this habit of just calling them Cottage 1 and 2. I guess it's quicker or easier to say. This has always been a dream of ours, to have something that we can rent out and just create a cozy, peaceful place for people to stay. And we ended up getting this land with these gorgeous views of Holmes County. Now I know today it's a little bit cloudy, but still beautiful. You have your rolling farmlands, and we talked about it. I think you can spot about 6 different farms from up here on the hill, and often you'll see farmers out there working in the fields with their, horses and plows or whatever farm equipment they're using. Again, just a really peaceful place where you just kind of go back in time to maybe a simpler time. As you can see, there's actually some flowers blooming here. I could not wait for this stage, but finally we got some landscaping in. It's not mulched yet at this point, but I'll probably do a whole separate video on all of the landscape, but here's just a brief glimpse of it. Beautiful bobo hydrangeas. So I'll start out here in Cottage 1, or Sparrow's Nest, and I'm almost embarrassed how it actually looks in here, but as you can see, everything kind of just got plopped in here. We still have some boxes here in the middle of tools and things that John uses sometimes to put things together or hang things. And I have been doing a lot of online shopping, which is so handy. It saves so much time, but we get all of these packages every day. I did not realize how many things we actually need to stock these cottages. I'm not complaining, but it just takes a lot. And then now and then I come to a TJ Maxx or a Marshall's. I'll get towels and throws and quilts, things like that. So everything's just kind of lying around here. I want to sort through everything. Some of the things go into the other cottage. I just want to make it a little more presentable in here and organized. And these packages are from Bed Bath & Beyond, and honestly I'm not even sure what is in here. And this does look like a mattress pad. I'm going to go ahead and throw it in the washer. So as I'm unboxing here, I'll do my best to kind of chat with you on how I went about to know what to get to stock these cottages, and then also where I got the items. This is sometimes kind of hard for me to do because I talk with my hands, but I'll try my best. First of all, before I even start with that, I want to say I have mixed feelings about even showing all of the things that we bought for these cottages, because this is not really me to even do this. Like for myself, I like to, if I was buying something for our home, for example, I definitely go try to find the best deal possible, maybe even thrift it, turn it into something beautiful and use it and barely have spent anything. And for the cottages here, we kind of decided to just go this route, first of all, for time's sake, And then also, if I rent something out for someone else, I want the best possible for them. And I think it's only fitting that we use new things as much as we can here in the cottages. Like already I have some of the furniture items that aren't, brand new, which they don't have to be. I think that adds charm to it, also. But when it comes to, bedding and towels and different furnishings like that, I think new is the way to go for an Airbnb. So that's the route we chose to go. Here it looks like we have some bed sheets. And the other thing I wanted to share with you is when I knew that it was time to stock these cottages, I actually ended up following a girl. Her name is Sabrina, and she also has Airbnbs. And I'm not sure, does she have a channel or not? I should probably know that, but I do know she has a blog. And on there, she shares tips on how to run Airbnbs. And she actually had a checklist you were able to receive through email, and a checklist of all the things you actually need to start an Airbnb. And it was so handy for me. I'll try to leave that link down below in the description box in case you're maybe stocking an Airbnb yourself and would like some direction. That was so handy for me. I just printed off that list, and then as I got the items, I checked them off. It was a lot of fun and very satisfying to check things off. And I did end up buying most of the items online. It's so handy for me with my busy schedule, which I know we're all busy, but it's just really nice for me to just be able to order online. I'd often do it in the evening after everyone was probably asleep. I'd go on my computer or my phone and just order things that I knew we'd need. And I tried to find good deals. Sometimes I was able to enter coupon codes. That always helps. But yet I wanted, especially when it came to bedding, I'm really particular on what I sleep in. So I wanted the best bedding possible for these cottages. And I ended up getting these sheets. These are actually from, let me see here. They're also from Bed Bath & Beyond. And they are 1,500 thread count cotton sheets. So they should feel pretty good, I think. And I did end up getting a pretty good deal on them, I thought. The brand is Madison Park. I also wanted to share with you that we plan to have property managers to manage these cottages for us. It was just something we felt we needed to do, being that our schedules are pretty tight right now. It's something maybe eventually we do it ourselves, but at this point I wasn't really ready to give up my YouTube or Etsy shop or some of the other things I have going on. I'd rather just get someone to do it for now. And I think I'll still be able to enjoy some of the fun things in here. Like I plan to, as of now, I'm planning on maybe baking bread or fixing little jams and jellies that maybe eventually come from the orchard out here, which is not existing at this point, but hopefully someday we'll be able to do that. And I think it'll be fun to add those personal touches, like that's what I enjoy doing. And I think it'll be good for us for now to just let somebody else take care of all the bookings for us, which Airbnb pretty much does that too. So we got in touch with Nicole and Dustin. They actually have some other Airbnbs that they manage, and they're super hosts on that platform already. And they're just a great couple. We've gotten to know them personally. We have a lot in common. We just have lots of good chats, and I am fully confident that they are going to do the best job ever with managing these cottages for us, probably even better than we'd be able to be honest. So I'm really excited about that. But she also gave me some tips on, what to buy. She actually advised me to buy, 2 of everything when it comes to bedding, in case the cleaner has to, wash something and there's another, more people coming in that evening. You guys know how long it sometimes takes to, dry things in the dryer or even in the washer to wash them. So it'll just be handy to have, 2 sheet sets in case that happens, and 2 mattress pads in case they are washing the one. So if you see an excess amount of bedding, that's probably why, and I think it totally makes sense. Let's just not run into any issues then where we can barely have the unit ready for the next people. Here we have another mattress pad, and here we have grill covers. We actually ended up getting grills at Lowe's. They were on clearance, which is good. And then here are some washcloths. I'm going to quickly run over to the other cottage and stick another mattress pad in that washer. have some rags for the cleaners to use, and then also a holder that I want to hang, like a rack or a drying rack that I want to hang in the closets, like the cleaners closets. That way if they have a rag that they need to dry, don't really have time to wash it and dry it, they can just hang it on here. And these rags came with this cute little thank you card. Surprise pie is the seller, got them off of Amazon. Again, just gonna divide everything here. Half of them go to Cottage 2. I decided to stock Q-tips and cotton balls in the bathrooms. Not quite sure what's in here. I can't keep track of what all I have coming. Oh, these are the hair dryer bags, I think. So this looks like a comforter, which I plan to have duvet covers over my comforters, so this would not be visible. But I believe I got this off of Amazon too. Some first aid kits here. And a Windex. And Mom actually cleans some cabins that are also rented out, and she advised me to get Dawn dish detergent to remove some stubborn stains that might happen in the towels or bed sheets. I thought these were kind of cute. They're for dryer sheets, and I have some dryer sheets that I plan to put in here. The one cottage, I think this goes into Cottage 2 or Apple Blossom, and it opens up in the back so you can put your sheets in. It's actually wooden. The other one is black. This will probably go into this cottage. I have more black accents in here, although there's some in the other cottage too, but I figured black would kind of fit in this cottage. Mom actually advised me to have these makeup towelettes in the bathrooms. She said that really saves your towels or your washcloths. And being that everything's white, I thought maybe that's a good idea. Here are the chalkboards that I plan to have hanging in the entryways, welcoming the guests into the cottages. It definitely looks a lot better than it did when I came, I think. Still some boxes here in the middle that will need to be moved. And here are the porch rockers. John just now brought those, so those still need to be assembled. And I wanted to show you guys the color scheme that is going on right here. This is one of my favorite combinations here. I can't wait to set it up. But I'm loving this green and the wood and the black and the white together, along with some, greenery and plants. Really liking these pillows I got at Hobby Lobby. Such a pretty color of green. I really like to see them combined with these plain ones. And then over here on the bench, I have some things that still need to be washed. Here's some things that also need to be washed. And I'll give you a glimpse of the curtains, which you probably saw when I put them up, but I'm really impressed with how they look. I got these off of Amazon. I was really impressed with the price. Curtains like this are often pretty expensive, and these weren't too bad. And they actually have the black backing or liner, which makes them room darkening. I know I would like that to sleep with all these, big windows in here. It will be nice to have the room darkening curtains. And the bed still is somewhat of a mess, but I'll fix that up tomorrow. We actually have plans tonight, so I need to head home. So I'm planning on coming back in the morning and finishing up some things, so I'll make sure to show you some of the details. Here I am the next day, and I have some things I still want to show you. First of all, as you can see, we are still needing a table and chairs for this space. And I want to hang something on the wall here and over here. And this little plant may end up in this corner, not quite sure. Things aren't completely in place, but I'll kind of explain where I got some of the items that you're seeing here. First of all, this pretty little end table I got at Dutch Craft Furniture. It's actually where my niece Catherine works, and they have some pretty neat furniture in there. Make sure to check them out if you're ever in the area. But I'm really impressed with how this looks in here. And I have a few other pieces that we ended up getting at Dutch Craft Furniture. I'll show you those. They're in the bedroom. The sofa is from Williams Furniture, in case you're local here. It's down in Dover. And this is a sleeper sofa. It's probably not, or it wouldn't be my first pick as far as, the style of it. I mean, it's okay, but we really wanted to get a sleeper sofa, and the options are, you're kind of limited in options when you go with a sleeper. And this was a nice neutral color. I like that part about it. And this piece comes from Andrea's Furniture. That is in Sugar Creek, Ohio. And this pretty quilt I plan to use on the sleeper sofa. That is from TJ Maxx, and the rug is from Overstock. I just set it out. It still has some folds in it, but I think it looks really pretty in here. It is that brand that starts with an S. Is it Savea? Not quite right. I'll try to flash the name on the screen here. And this pretty little botanical ottoman is also from Andrea's Furniture. And these decorating items here are from Hobby Lobby. This rug I plan to use in the entryway. That is also from Hobby Lobby. These coasters are from TJ Maxx. I thought this tissue box cover is really cute. I got 2 of them. It says "Bless You" on it. I got it from Amazon, actually. And I'll try to leave some links down below in the description box in case you're looking for some of these pieces or items. The basket is also from Marshall's or TJ Maxx, along with the throw and the blanket. Moving over here into the kitchen, these bar stools are from Wayfair. And we had an Amish guy build these cabinets for us. I think I had mentioned that in another video, but Apple Creek Woodworking made them for us. It was so much fun stocking these cupboards. Again, I went by that list that I got from Sabrina. I thought these were really pretty. Got them from Amazon. Starting on this end, I'm still not finished arranging the shelves, as you can see. There's a microwave underneath here. And then here's a pizza pan. Didn't have room for that anywhere else. And some cookware. And these pretty glasses I got from Amazon. Thought they really went well with the brick tile. And speaking of the brick tile, I'm not sure had I ever talked about this or not, but this was a scary step for me, honestly, to go with a color that isn't white or more, neutral. I mean, it is a somewhat neutral color, but still just different from anything else in here. But I'm really liking it. Wonder what you guys think. Again, things aren't quite arranged at this point, but I think it gives somewhat of an English cottage vibe, which that is what I was after. clocks are from Target, I believe. I think I ordered them online. I'm not sure, can you actually get them at the store or not? And these little refrigerators were a prize find for me. They were actually kind of hard to find. This retro look, I think they're pretty popular. Ended up getting them out of Pennsylvania. I think I ordered them through eBay. And I missed this little toaster here. This is a kind of a retro looking toaster. I thought it's kind of cute. As you can see, there's still some other clutter around here, but you may recognize this mirror. I had gotten it at the antique mall. I love how it looks on this wall. And I can't wait to show you guys the final pictures or videos once I have everything in place. I'm just taking this video with my phone. It's nothing fancy here, but just kind of showing you some of the things that I ended up getting. Washer and dryer are from Weaver Appliance, in case you're local. I really like them. I've really used them a lot the past few days with washing all of the bedding and the towels. I have some cleaning supplies. Again, some of these things will have to be arranged properly. I just kind of stuck them in here for now. I plan to put Tide Pods in this container. And here is an iron. And my dryer sheets, first aid kit. And down here is an ironing board, just a small one. And moving on into the bedroom, I kind of threw everything on the bed here. Didn't take time to fold it, which this is a duvet cover here along with this one, so I really won't need to fold that. And the pillows that I got are from pillows.com. I have a firm one and a softer one, like 2 firms and 2 softs for each bed. This one's just the classic, like the softer one, and I think they feel really good. I put these towels here. I thought they felt a little bit damp when I put them out of the dryer, but they feel dry now. I'll have to fold those, but this furniture is also from Dutch Craft. Just check out how beautiful that looks with the floor. Love it. It's actually a coffee table, but I plan to use it for, maybe a suitcase stand if somebody comes in here with their suitcase. Of course, a few drawers in here for people to use. I could maybe store some pillows, like extra pillows or blankets underneath here. It came with 2 end tables that I'm going to use as nightstands. I thought it's just such a pretty color. It goes really well with the headboard. And those pieces are from Dutch Craft Furniture. And then I have an accordion pegboard here that I plan to hang above the coffee table on this wall. And the headboard is from Wayfair, along with these lights, I believe. And then back here we have a cleaner's closet or an overstock closet. This has not been organized or anything, but as you can see, there's shelves that John put back here, and this is where the vacuum will be, and the brooms, and the internet connection is back here. And going into the bathroom, we're so impressed with these shower doors. Walnut Creek Glass put them in for us. They're really heavy-duty doors, and they swing both ways here. These hooks are from Hobby Lobby. John put these in for towels. Here we have some shampoo and conditioner. Got these bottles off of Amazon. And this little spa bench you may remember seeing in a video. Here I have some organizing to do. So here we are in Cottage 2, and as you can see, things aren't quite finished in here either. Still needing a table, something on the wall here. You probably saw this in a video. And I still need a rug and some throws, cushions or pillows. This piece of furniture here is also from Andrea's Furniture, TJ Maxx. And this ottoman is from a surplus store in Sugar Creek. Can't think of the name. But I got it for a pretty good deal, but it does have a hole in the one side here. I still need to try to stitch this. And I still really haven't found a place for this mirror. I really want to use it in here, but there's simply not really room for it. The bedroom is too crowded the way it is, so I can't use it in there. If nothing else, I'll just take it home and use it in our bedroom. This you probably saw before in a video. And I guess I forgot to mention lights. in the other cottage, but a lot of the lights come from Amazon or Wayfair, Lowe's, Menards, all kinds of different places. And this kitchen, of course, has lots of green in it. I love the green and white and the black together. The glasses here are also from Amazon, along with the knife set. Some of these dishes are garage sale finds. Inside, the cupboards are mostly the same, except for anything that is fabric might be a different color. Ended up putting this piece of furniture in here. I love how it looks in this corner. Moving on into the bathroom. This is one of my favorite things in all of the cottages. Love the sink. I also have some organizing to do in here. This is an end table also from Dutch Craft Furniture. I love how it looks. It actually will go out here in the living room in between the sofas. And these little nightstands are from Wayfair. They're definitely not as heavy duty as the Dutch Craft ones are, but I think they will function. The headboard is also from Wayfair. Not quite sure will these pillows stay in here or not. I hope you enjoyed this cottage update video. Thanks for following along. I gotta say, these cottages have been such a fun project, but at the same time we're so ready to have them finished. I keep thinking of other things I want to do. I can't wait to make videos of different projects I have in mind, and right now I just don't get around to it. Like, our world pretty much revolves around these cottages. Not complaining though, again, it's been a lot of fun, but I can't wait to actually have people here. Hopefully next time you hear me talk about the cottages, I'll be able to say they're officially open and ready to go. As always, I hope your day is going great, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.